How's everybody doing tonight? So I joined Jiu-Jitsu recently. That's my kimono right there. I joined Gracie Barra Jiu-Jitsu Barcelona. And I guess the first question is, why did I decide to join Jiu-Jitsu? I've always had a passion for martial arts, like watching them, see how they were, but I never really got to it. Like I never really like I was always just like, yeah, I should know how to fight. Like I should know how to defend myself, but then I never really took that step because of like the financial aspect of it, and then because I was just too lazy, I guess. But this year, like, I decided to just do it, you know, focus on me, all that. So I decided to join jiu-jitsu. And how was the first training? First of all, I got in there and I arrived 30 minutes late. So that's good. I understood to get there at 8:30, start at 8. So imagine being the new guy to the sport. You're the shittiest guy in the whole room, and you arrive 30 minutes late as if you own the place. So anyways, I get changed. They give me my gi, like my kimono. I change. I don't even know how to tie my belt. So then I get there, and the first thing I notice is how genuine the people are over there. Fantastic. The people, like, I don't know if this is in all martial arts, like, but at least in that gym, in that jiu-jitsu gym, the people there, they were coming up to me and like showing me respect, which is something that I had never experienced in my life. The only time I had experienced that type of behavior towards me was on the soccer field, but that's because I've played it all my life. Like, you could say that I'm a black belt in playing soccer. And so that's why, like, if I would do a really cool play or like a really good skill, like, people would come up to me and sort of show me that type of respect. But I earned it. Here, like, I had, no way for me to, there was nothing that I did that should have earned me that respect. And people were coming up to me like, oh, hey, like, it's cool that you, like, why are you deciding to join? Is it your first time? Did you do any other martial arts? Things like that. So right off the bat, like, the people were super cool, super open. Then another thing, the chains. So once I started sparring, grappling, I realized right away, because one of the blue belts or brown belts that I sparred with told me, obviously you can't wear the chains because they're going to break. So I went to take them off. And in general, the understanding that I got of the sport is that it's a very logical, tactical sport. There are millions of different moves that you can apply and you can leverage to take advantage over your opponent. You need to be very fluid and very reactive, and you always need to try and have control over the position. That is what at least my first impression of it is. So I learned like a couple of moves, but obviously it's about maintaining them and continuing to practice. Another first impression that I got that was crazy of the sport is, like, today I trained for 30 minutes because I came 30 minutes late. When I tell you that after 5 minutes, like after the first move, the first practice that I did, I was drenched in sweat. Like, I was drenched in sweat. Like, and it was awkward because, like, I was in the top position trying to do the move on the guy below me, and I was just sweating like all over him. So that was just funny. But no one gives a shit. Like, that's the sport. Like, like, if you were playing soccer or something like that, you'd apologize for that type of stuff. Like, oh, sorry for being a nasty motherfucker. But, like, here, it's just part of it. So anyways, that was my experience. Like, I bought the gi, I bought the shirt. I'm going to go twice a week. And, yeah, no, it's going to be a crazy experience. When you're in there, you forget about everything when you're in there, because you're so focused on making sure that the person that you're grappling against does not tap you out or does not mess you up, that there's literally nothing else that you can think about. You're thinking about the next move that he's going to do, and so you have to anticipate that. You're thinking about what next move you could do to react to his move. So it's like a chess game that's very rapid, and it involves your body and the shift in the weight of your body. So really, like, if you have any worries, if you have any sadness that you're dealing with, any anger that you're dealing with, like, get in there, because it's such a good outlet to get a good 1 hour workout that will make you more fit, that will make you more wise. And you're surrounding yourself with, I think, some of the greatest people ever in terms of moral principles. Like, these are the most humble people, and I think that they are all brought into that place for the same reasons that you are, either because of the discipline, either because of the heartbreak, either because of, they got fired, or, whatever trauma they have that's going on in their life. That's their way of getting it out. And also, like, it's something that once you finish the trainings, once you finish all these things, you establish amazing bonds with these top-notch people, but also you leave with knowledge that you previously didn't have. You leave that place with more to give. You become a stronger person in terms of wisdom and experience, because when you get, like, when you get moved over by other people and there's nothing you can do about it, you feel so weak that you can only get better. It's like a humbling experience. I personally haven't grappled yet, but when I do get tapped out, I'll make a video on that, or when I do tap somebody out, I'll make a video on that. But like, all I can say so far, because it was just my first class, is that like you come out of there with knowledge and with a different perspective on life, because it's tough. So if you do hard stuff, your day-to-day life things, like a presentation in class or like a conversation that's like awkward or whatever, like who cares about that? Like, it's irrelevant because you've trained yourself to do harder stuff. So that's why I want to keep it going. And also in social situations, like I want to have control. Not that I'm going to hurt anybody, obviously, or that I'm going to, leverage my martial arts just to be an aggressive person. I think that defeats the whole purpose of martial arts in the first place. But if something were to happen, I want to be in a position where I can be relied on to maintain control of situations. Like, if a fight breaks out between two people, like, I want to be the person that is able to stop it, and if necessary, I use the tools that I learned. There's many factors that can go into this debate, and sometimes it's better not to break up a fight between two drunk guys, or else you're gonna get hurt. But you get what I'm trying to say. You have like an extra tool in your arsenal that you can leverage to make sure that you not only set an example, but you make sure that people don't get hurt and there's no bad experience. Like, I just want to be in control, because I know that I have good intentions, and I know that my number one priority is always going to be good. But as of right now, I don't have the tools to back that intention. I have a good intention, yeah, but like, what are you going to do about it, huh? What are you going to do? It's like, okay, motherfucker, like, all right, I'm going to build up my arsenal. I'm going to sharpen my knife, and then we'll see what happens, So yeah, start jiu-jitsu, man. Like, if you have a problem in your life, like if something's bothering you, dude, like, don't just dwell on it. Like, start jiu-jitsu. You're going to be surrounded by some of the coolest people that you'll ever meet, and you're going to learn, and it's going to be hard, and you're going to sweat. You're going to get into shape, dude. Like, and it's a commitment, like twice a week. It's like a new discipline. So get in there. It's only going to make you better. Give it a try. If you don't like it, the gyms are going to have like trial runs. Like, if you're not going to like it after the first time, you don't have to come again, and then see how it goes. And I guarantee you, after the first training, like, I was looking at my peers, I was like, dude, I want to come again. Like, I'll see you again. Like, it's so damn cool, dude. It's so damn cool. It feels like it's like when you beat a level in a video game and you discover that new map of life, like new surroundings, you're in a new world. Like, that's what it feels like. It's like, fuck, dude, I'm so happy that I broke through this little barrier that I had previously not opened. Like, I opened this door to a new thing, and now, like, I just want to explore. Like, oh, what can we find here? What can we find there? And then when you come out of that experience, like, you're more wise. Like, because of that experience, you have more wisdom, and then you can use that wisdom to, like, not only be a better person, but protect the people around you, and that's super valuable to me. So get in there, man. Get in there. Start jiu-jitsu, and I'll see you in the next one.